Samurai Cop is a 1991 film co-produced and directed by Amir Shavan, which stars Robert Zadar, Matt Hannon and Mark Fraser. It had no cinema release and went straight to video stores across America, but it has now garnered a cult following. Why, you may ask? Because it is one of the worst films ever made. What's the plot? Well, there isn't much of one, to be honest. Basically, a Japanese gang known as the Katana, yes, they really are named so stereotypically and lazily, take control of the cocaine trade in Los Angeles. The LAPD transfer in a so-called Samurai Cop to stop them. Joe Marshall, aka Samurai Cop, is literally only called Samurai because he can supposedly speak fluent Japanese, but he clearly can't.
So anyway, you get on the phone and you tell me that these, what's his name, Omaha, Yamaha, whatever his name is, right?
Are you Fujiyama?
There's also this magnificent scene.
What does katana mean?
It means Japanese sword.
If there's one thing you want from an action film, it's good action. And I'm sure you can guess by now that Samurai Cop doesn't have that. I watched the film trying not to hold back my laughter. If it was intentional from the director, you'd call him a comedic genius. Just look at this scene, see if you can watch it without laughing.
You got him!
Hey, hold on!
Hey man, watch it! Watch it! Oh man!
I also have to add that most of the fight scenes are just repetitions of the characters ducking and firing, ducking and firing, and ducking and firing. It is painful. Another reason why I just love this film is the dialogue. It's Oscar worthy. Count how many times the protagonist repeats the word shoot him in this scene. It's really groundbreaking stuff.
Shoot! Shoot him! Shoot him! You got it!
The score sounds like a retro arcade video game, and it actually works well. It gives the film a higher tempo, especially in its action sequences. The acting, the expression, and the tone all mixes together to create something truly moving. The cinematography is incredibly poor. The portrait shots look so wrong, the exposure in shots varies, and the film looks like a 5-year-old could have shot it. It truly is the perfect bad movie. Each shot is offensive to the eyes, and the editing is also something to behold for the wrong reasons, which just adds to this sense of chaos and incoherence. It's so bad, it's its own kind of beautiful. Just look at how the editors lace these two shots next to each other with a horrible jump cut. In terms of the characters themselves, they're actually the strong point of the film. They are so hilariously bad they leave you wanting more and more bad dialogue from them. Samurai Cop has his cringe-worthy chat-up lines with the ladies. His accomplice, Frank Washington, is more awkward but comes up with some great one-liners also. Furthermore, Fujiyama, the mafia boss, is unintentionally hilarious. He's not threatening at all. Think of an Al Capone rip-off, but this Capone doesn't know how to be the villain at all. And then there are the side characters that come out with random lines like this.
I feel like somebody stuck a big club up my ass, and it hurts. We've got to figure out a way to get it out of there.
This scene is also amazing for its awfully long pause at the end of it. I think it lasts for 10 seconds, but try and count for yourself to see how long you make it out to be. There's also great prosthetic work in this film, as you can see. You just couldn't make this film any more worse if you tried. Fun fact, the director actually had to re-record some of the actors' lines himself, as they didn't have enough of a budget to call the cast back. I'm honestly in awe of how bad this film is. Another thing to note about this film is the abrupt shifts in tone. This movie quickly moves from a fight scene to something like this way too often. It's so hard to take this film seriously.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Despite its flaws, this film is definitely worth checking out. It's a great laugh, even though it doesn't intend on being so. I think the most fitting way to end this review is this: the most samurai moment in Samurai Cop. Thanks for watching.